And once again, you're here with Dave Nelson, the up-and-coming filmmaker that's going to be making all your favorite films in years to come. Thank you. Every day, I think this is the stupidest thing I've ever come up with. Yeah, I'm terrified. Seems like an insane thing for a 45-year-old to do. That's enough of that! But I'm obsessed. Come along. Okay, so you really don't want to see what I had planned and set up for this episode. You do? Really? Oh, crap. Okay, let's take a short little peek. I was really energized in the fall by those beautiful trees everywhere. And so sometimes when I get energized by beauty, it just kind of pulls me out. So I had to go out and film as much as I could of those vivid fall leaves. And I knew they were going to be gone soon. So I jumped on it. It was great. But slow and boring. I feel like I'm in a PBS nature show or This Old House or some weird montage like that. Speaking of This Old House, you might be wondering what I do to make money. I grew up painting with my father, so I have a little local business. And now that the winter has started, I have been substitute teaching quite a bit. So maybe it's a good time right now to talk about what I've done up to this point, before I decided to try to do this full time. I, 13 years ago, decided that I really wanted to give a short film a try. I had an idea, a concept, I brought it to some friends. One of my friends was a film editor and had gone to film school, and the two of us basically made this film. Symbolism, different layers of symbolism, of transformation. I came across this phrase about being co-creators with God, like we have something inside of us that wants to create just like God creates. And I think that hunger and want to build and make and create, and kind of that idea of co-creation. The film takes place in one night, one evening, but it's to represent like a slow, longer term spiritual inner transformation that happens because of an outside magical, mystical force. So it's like a mystical encounter with the spirit. And I even set it up with like a Trinity imagery on the table. There's the spirit of creativity, there's the creation that's being made, and there's the water of life in the corner. So there's like 3 points. And of course that's the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And the Spirit is what's moving and connecting with us and helping us to be connected to God and to creation, and what gives us inspiration to create. The time elapsed through the evening is to kind of show that all that stuff kind of happens longer and more internally with the Father, and his shirt has been taken off and he's in white, so there's been a change in his appearance, sort of like the classic white robes of a baptism or something like that. And then the daughter comes out and they have joy and love rekindled. So that's my first short film. I see it as a film school project, and you can find it here on my YouTube channel. Okay, the fun moment of this week is this one shot here, the Hitchcock push, where what you do is you move the camera toward the person, physically zooming toward them as you're using the zoom knob to zoom the lens back. And what it does is it makes the back, the layer behind, expand and move. And ideally, the subject stays in one spot. We didn't quite manage that. It was fun to work on. We built this apparatus on this long plank of wood and set the rollers and put on the tripod and the weights and stuff like that. It was fun, and we had a blast, Joe and I, filming this. And this is Joe Grant, my editor and DP on Mountainfold. All right, to finish off this episode, I hope that you see that over the last 15 years, I have been thinking and plotting to become a filmmaker, and it hasn't just plopped out of the blue, that it's been a while. And over those 15 years, I've developed skills and experience, and I've learned, put myself through my own type of film school. And next episode, I plan to show you some more of that film school, music videos, over the last 8 years. We'll be featuring my daughter, Macy this time, and Avery, and some other friends. So join us next week, or maybe next month, whatever. But before I go, I want to tell you about a man named Neil Titman. He's a dude that's much cooler than me by far, and many years back he gave me some of his music to listen to, and I've loved it ever since, and I've used it for my theme music, and he gave me permission to do that. So thank you, Neil. So everyone, if you want to hear more of his amazing music, his band is called Uzer, U-Z-E-R, and you can find his music on usertopia.bandcamp.com. So I think that's it for this month's episode. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Peace out.